Welcome to the Rapture. This is part 3 of Jimmy Delufa's Reckoning. Please, if you haven't seen parts 1 and 2, watch them first.
Let me go ahead and get to the good parts,
Okay,
man.
go ahead.
So, December the 9th or 7th, 2016, I had taken a man out, or a woman out to the jail to go meet a bondsman to get her husband out. Well, she had set me up.
Were you taking drugs into the jail or something?
No.
How'd she set you up? What'd she set you up for?
I took her out there and dropped her off. On the way home, the cops was waiting for me as I pulled back into Blackwell.
What'd you have?
I had about 8 grams on me that time.
Was it when you had the camper, or is this
No,
a different?
This was different. This was actually after that.
Did you shoot up?
Huh?
Oh.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, I was an
I did
intravenous
too.
drug user for 14 years.
The only reason I shot up is because the guy I got to shoot my buddy up processed all the fucking shit into the syringe. So I was like,
Yeah.
you ain't getting mine.
So I did, and anyways, I wound up getting busted. He wasn't born yet. My wife was pregnant with him. I get out and was fighting with the police, and my wife, 8 months pregnant, 9 months, she gets out, and I told her don't touch it, man. She grabs the drugs and goes in the bathroom at Valero and throws it in the trash can. Well, then,
In the trash can instead of the toilet and flushing
right.
it.
She thought I'd be mad if she got rid of it.
Shit.
So
You probably would have been thankful, huh?
well, I mean, I just wouldn't have. So then the ladies that worked at the Valero come out with the drugs out of the toilet, out of the trash can. We just cleaned the bathroom. She threw this away. So they says.
And they were getting rid of it.
So,
You guys
and
were
they
getting
were all
rid
dope
of it.
heads. They were all dope heads. That's what.
In Valero and Blackwell?
That's what.
Dude, yeah, I know. I did dope with them.
That's the ironic part. I sold them drugs.
Yeah, it was that fucking brown-haired girl.
And the one
Her
with the
boyfriend's
ponytail?
name was Ron.
The blonde with the ponytail. Where you going, bub?
Her boyfriend stole my fucking guitar, dude.
So anyways, man, they took my kids. I got out, told them, man, this is my shit. She ain't got nothing to do with it.
He took it. She didn't. It wasn't hers. It was yours, right?
That night, they took my daughter. She was blind and autistic, and she had never been around anybody but us. Never stayed the night with So when we wasn't there, my wife and I.
They took her too, even though you said she didn't have nothing to do with it.
She went nuts, and she was just very combative. So they took her to Tulsa.
Fight or fly.
Put her in an ambulance, handcuffed her, sedated her, and took her to
You talking about your wife or your
daughter.
kid? Oh shit.
a kid. She was 7 then.
Mental
Foster
health.
care.
Oh, foster
To a
care.
foster home.
So they didn't actually do a mental health thing. They just did regular foster care.
Yeah, she was nonverbal, blind, autistic.
Did they know that, or did they
yes.
even listen?
Yeah, they did. On the way back, my wife had left me because she thought she was my girlfriend at the time. They had convinced her that you'll never get her back if you're with him. They told me not even to go to court. You can't even go to the court with her. So I walked into court that day with my wife, my
No, they didn't let you have
girlfriend
your
at the
kid
time.
back.
And I told him. I stood up, raised my arm. Judge says, "Who are you?"
I was trying to do that yesterday.
And I said,
My wife wouldn't let me.
I told him my name and who I was, and I said, "I'm the one I was talking about. You tell me what I need to do right now, Judge Buchanan."
Buchanan, huh? Judge Buchanan, that was the guy's name. Okay,
Or no,
carry on.
Brock. I'm sorry, it's Brock.
Judge Brock?
Yeah, the female.
Okay.
I said, "You tell me what I need to do to get my children back. I thought y'all's goals was to keep me and my kids together, because he wasn't born yet. When he was born, they took him. They took him right then.
Because she was in jail, right?
No, she wasn't in jail. I wasn't in jail either. We had bonded out. She never went.
So what the hell made him take him from you? You weren't on drugs or nothing, right?
Well, mind you, this is 3 days after I got, or 4 days. This is right after I'd gotten busted at Valero. And he was born 3 days later. They came to the hospital, took him. I was there, still coming off of drugs. I hadn't been on none in 3 days, but I still had it all in my system.
Yeah.
And I met all the ladies, man. Everybody was there. I was public enemy number 1. Well, anyways, I went to court, man. I told the judge, what do I need to do? Well, I'll tell you, man, 4 months later, the judge, the prosecutor, everybody apologized to me right there. They gave my kids back. This is 4 months, mind you. 4 months. And I've never backed up since. I've never failed a drug test. I took over 300 drug tests. I went through drug court, DHS, and my parole.
Are you a legal cannabis person?
I was. I'm not now.
Not now.
No.
You staying away from it?
I just didn't want to waste the money to buy a card.
Yeah, I understand.
Whenever you don't know if it's going to be legal here tomorrow or the next day or whatever. I just don't have an amount that's going to
One of these days, I want to come smoke with you. Is that cool?
That's fine.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm a smoker, bro.
Is that the gist of your story, though? Is that where you cleaned up and you've been clean ever since?
That's where I cleaned up, bro.
Fuck yeah, bro.
That's where I cleaned up. I've never backed
me
up.
being the Rapture, I'm a mixture of both good and evil. You know, I treat people like we want to be treated, but at the same time, I can treat the people that treat people like shit, because I've already done all that. I mean, Jason, the reason he ever did meth the first time was because I called the dealer and told him we needed something. We were looking for weed. And he's like, oh, I got something. I'll bring you something. He came here from Tonkwall to Blackwell. And when you're a kid, 9 miles is quite a ways. He showed up and he said, here's what I got. And he pulled out a fucking 8-ball. And I was like, dude, we don't do that. We don't do that. And he's like, well, that's all I got. And you made me come all the way over here. And I was like, oh, fuck. Well, here, give it to me. I worked in the oil field. I knew people that did it, so I was going to sell it to them. Well, about midnight, since marijuana was illegal, I still didn't have any marijuana. And I had an 8-ball of fucking meth. Guess what I did? Fucking some meth. We were playing darts all fucking night long. We'd be like, my front door was like right here. And the end of our living room would be like at the end of the fucking trailer, right? And we'd be standing out front launching darts through the fucking house at that fucking, it's my uncle's house. He wasn't too happy about it, but it's okay. We learned meth was pretty cool at that point in time. But me and my religion, we're about people doing natural drugs like marijuana, mushrooms, things like that. Anything that is chemically altered, we're not really for that. Of course, I'm on a bunch of ADHD medicine and shit, but it's legal. So I'm trying to get that fixed. But hey, man.
Hey, man, you have a wonderful day.
I appreciate your talk. And it's okay if I post that and everything, right?
I don't care, man.
Hey, man, I love you. You're a fucking leading example of somebody that comes out of the fire.
That's the truth, man. Faith and determination and just...
But if I'm running for my life, you're part of the mob. I'm going to come to you.
Not no more. I'm not.
Would you protect people that were running from somebody? I'm just kidding.
Hey, anyone just don't have a heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody needs protected. It ain't because they want it. It's because they fucking need it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Which is,
you know, for any,
a lot of marriages, wives
for any
are that
person
way.
to sit and watch somebody else
fucking
get
suffer,
killed, get beat,
suffer at all,
anything
man.
like that, and not put out a lending helping hand, then you don't deserve to be here neither.
I love that, dude.
You know,
I love that.
You don't.
I love
How are
that.
you any better than the person or the people who's persecuting that one person? How are you any better than them if you won't stand up for somebody who can't stand up for themselves?
This reckoning here, I just stumbled across while I was out doing my walk looking for shrooms. He was always trouble from the beginning. It wasn't the law's fault he got in trouble. It was life's fault. It's kind of hard to become something good when life keeps beating on you.
Once again, thank you for watching. This was a good example of what love can do, if not having it lack thereof. In life, we travel the path of least resistance. Without a strong bond with family, many people will find the next best thing, which unfortunately is gangs and mobs. They don't care if you're evil or good. All they care about is your devotion. And much like the military, it feels like family. But real families will never get you arrested. Too bad. Jimmy has never had that till now. Atonements are different than reckonings. We don't ask you for anything. Jimmy just wanted to get it off his chest. It's not my job to judge. And in this case, the courts are the ones that did the judgment. Jimmy has served his time, and now he don't want anything to do with the criminal life. And we thank Jimmy for his statement. For future reckonings, follow me, for I am the Rapture.